everybody, it's been a while since I made a video and I am back. Someone asked me to do a makeup collection and if not, a lipstick collection. I finally managed myself to get all the swatches on my lips so you guys could use it as a reference. I have 74 lipsticks total and I took 73 swatches and I left one out, which is this YSL red lipstick. Just to let you guys know, my bare lips are really pale. I barely have any pigmentation. All the pictures were taken with the flash on. So I used this camera and this is the intensity of the flash. I think that's all you guys have to know. The first lipstick I'm going to talk about is Summerlove. It's actually very creamy and it's a typical NYX lipstick. Color payoff is pretty good, but it doesn't really last that long. Next lipstick is Missha. I don't know if you guys could see it. It's a very matte color. It's not creamy or moisturizing, so it does kind of bring out the wrinkles, but it's very buildable. If you could get your hands on this, this is an absolutely gorgeous beige color. NYX Creme D'Nude. It's a creamy nude color. I find this to slide around a lot on my lips, and when you talk a lot, the lipstick gets stuck in between the wrinkles. And the next is Myth. It's a satin finish. I find Myth to have a bit of pink undertones to it. I'm not very fond of this lipstick, to tell you the truth. I just bought it because it was so famous. Quiet Please. You can see the lights reflecting on it. I really don't like this lipstick. And this has a lot of glittery shimmers to it. Too much frosting. YSL's Rouge Volupte in number 1. It kind of looks beige, but it isn't. It has a very strong pink undertones to it. This is a typical Volupte. It's very creamy. Color payoff is amazing, but it's just gonna wear off very easily. Doesn't stay long. It does look like a pinky mauve color. This is Dior Shiniest Softness, and it's just shiny and soft, and it barely has any color. Just adds a little bit of sheen to your lips. Bobbi Brown. This is called Pale Mauve. Looks pretty scary, but if you put it on your lips, it doesn't disappoint you. It's just a marvelous mauve color. It's very creamy. It lasts a long time. Dior 142, and this has a lot of shimmers to it, and it just looks beautiful, but when you put it on your lips, it's like the 256. You can barely see anything on your lips. It's this Revlon's 405. It was a very big disappointment because the color is beautiful on the lipstick, but it's not very good coverage. It has a lot of shimmers to it, so it accentuates the wrinkles. Max Angel. This is a pink mauve color. Angel has a bit more of peachy undertones to it than Snob does. Next one is NYX Strawberry Milk. It's a baby strawberry milk color. It's a semi-matte color. It doesn't have any shimmer to it, yet it has that chalky feeling to it sometimes. PK03 Baby Milk. It's matte. It actually has a very nice scent to it. The only thing is, if you want that baby color, you have to apply at least 3 or 4 layers to it. I think Lingerie Pink from YSL. It's a Volupte. And it has that white chalky look. If you like smoky looks and if white pink suits you, then this is a beautiful color to deal with. This Missha lipstick is Chic Lavender. It is a duplicate of Snob. This is 99.9% similar to Snob's color. It swatches very well. It's semi-matte. Has that purpley undertone. Skinfood looks very matte, but it's actually a gloss. It does have a hint of pink. Not that much color payoff, and it does slide around a lot, and it does wear off very easily. I have another Revlon 410. The color doesn't come off that well. It is actually sheer. I think this one is better than the 405 one. Givenchy one. This one is actually very purpley, and it's the old version. The color does look scary, but the thing about lipsticks is you should never judge a lipstick by the color of the stick. This Guerlain's Rose Desire. It looks mauve. If you put it on your lips, it's absolutely beautiful, and I love the packaging of Guerlain. Number 11 is very problematic because it's such a beautiful color. It has a lot of shimmers to it, and you can actually feel the shimmers because the shimmers are so big. And when you put it on your lips, it's just not flattering. The pink is somewhat not flattering. You could barely see the pink. This is from YSL. It has a more dark brownie mauve color to it, and this is number 9. And this is also the old model. I think they discontinued this whole line. The only downside of this is it is creamy, but it does have that matte texture, so it's very hard to get on your lips. It doesn't glide on. It's pretty dry on your lips. This number 30, it's very, very pigmented, and it glides on your lips like crazy. The It Girl is a dark mauve color. It has that purpley undertone to it. When you look at it, the color looks actually very dull, but when you put it on your lips, it's a very, very beautiful color. NYX Lovelorn. This is one of those famous pink colors. It's semi-matte, but this is a very, very funky. It's very bold, but yet it's very wearable. Number 8, Fetish Pink. It looks like this. Beautiful color, and this is my favorite out of all the Voluptes. It's Narcissus. It's a bright neon pink lipstick. This is such a pretty color. It's matte. Doesn't have any shimmers to it, just shado. They say it's a fuchsia shade, but it looks more like purpley shade, and when you put it on, it's like crazy purple. Purpley fuchsia. Pink Girl. If you just look at the stick itself, this is one of the most beautiful colors I've ever seen. It has that coral undertone to it, and yet it's pink. It gives you a nice sheen. It doesn't have full coverage. Max, Slim Shine, and Bare. And it is one of my favorite colors. Creamy texture. It has that Slim Shine sheen to it. It's hard to explain. Max Slim Shine is called Gentle Simmer. It looks a bit like Long Stem Rose, but this has more orangey undertones to it. So shiny, yet it's not over the top shiny. Max Modesty. I think these are one of those, oh wow, I never knew kind of lipsticks. A Bobbi Brown Pink Mauve. Now, I know this looks nothing like pink or mauve. It just looks like brown. Maybe it's because her name is Bobbi Brown. But when I first tried this on, I was pretty much amazed because the color is so pretty. It looks very dark, but actually if you put it on your lips, it's not that dark at all. Missha. This is also a very neon, full of glitters hint lipstick. It's kind of like a lip gloss put into a lipstick format. It gives you that really glossy look. It barely has any coverage. It's Max Flower Play. It's a luster finish. It has a lot of glitters and shimmers to it. They're like multicolored glitters. Volupte at number 13 has a lot of pink to it. It's creamy. Doesn't last long if you talk a lot. It could get on your teeth, and it's a pretty tricky lipstick to play around with. 409 is sheer. It's medium coverage, and it's a very fun look to wear, but fast thrill. This looks like a velvety pink color. It actually comes out a bit red, Enticing Rose. It has a bunch of gold shimmers in it, so when you put it on your lips are actually going to look brownish gold because of all the undertones and sunshine and scant. I think I ordered this online from MAC, and when I got it I was like, oh my god, this is like so dark. How the hell am I going to wear it? So when I tried it on, it actually came off really nice. And Aqualumiere, and this kind of looks like Bobbi Brown's Pink Mauve, yet Chanel is a bit lighter. Every penny that you spend on Chanel lipsticks, I think, is worth, because there's something about the colors. This one is a cream sheen called Fanfare. It has that cream sheen effect, like your lips look very creamy, and it has a sheen to it, yet it's not over the top. So it's very wearable color. NYX's lipstick in Georgia, and it has a lot of shimmer to it. The thing about NYX's lipsticks is if they do have shimmers or shines to it, it kind of applies as like a foiling effect. 417, a bit more wearable, a bit more prettier. There's this slight difference to the two pinks. The next color is called Watermelon. Has a bit of shimmer to it, and it's the typical NYX. This is another drugstore. L'Oreal 105 Strawberry Smash. I'm just keeping this for sentimental reasons. It was my very first lipstick ever for Shine. Number 10. It's one of those typical YSL pink colors. Their pink varieties are more on the darker side.